Hey, good morning, you guys. I am just doing a quick live. Hey, Des, hi, good morning. It's good to see you. Sorry, I just woke up a little bit ago, so I'm just gonna be doing this. Hey, Lily, hi, good morning. Good morning, you guys. Hello, hi, Carolyn, sorry, I couldn't read that. So y'all, I'm going to be doing a quick cookie for you guys. So if you haven't made your Christmas cookies yet, maybe you'll want to try this. So we are going to be doing the blossom cookies, and they're usually made with peanut butter. But instead of peanut butter, we're going to be using the Nutella. So these are Nutella blossoms. And yeah, I already have everything here set up and ready to go, okay? So you're going to want to start with 1 stick of room temperature butter. All blessings to you, Lily. Okay, so I've got some room temperature butter. You guys, these are easy to make. And if you haven't made Christmas cookies, go on and get you some of these done, okay? You're going to need brown sugar. I will put the full recipe on there. Okay, this is a 1/2 cup brown sugar, 1/2 cup granulated sugar, and if you don't want to use Nutella, or if you don't want to use something else, you can use almond butter. You can also use pistachio butter. Hey Sky, hi, good morning, honey. Where's my sody? How are you guys? Oh, thank you. It's a little chilly over here. Yeah. Let me see if I can find it. Yes, there is. Hold on. You know, I might have finished the pistachio butter, because I did make a cheesecake. Did I? Come on, I don't think I did. Yeah, I don't think, but yes, there is. And they have it at, so the most affordable one that I found was from Walmart, and it's the Better Goods brand. It's delicious, and it's about $5. And you only need 1 container of those for this one. Okay, so the next thing, we're gonna add 1 egg. Yes, Kai, it's really good. I really like it. So that's whipping. I'm making Nutella blossoms. So instead of us using peanut butter, we're using Nutella. Yeah, it does. It's really good. I really like it. So you're gonna, can you guys see? Am I? Yeah. And I love cotton candy. Cosmic cotton candy. So you're gonna just throw this in. Give that a quick whip. Hi, Knuckles. Hi. Aw. Sorry, you guys. It's gonna get a little wild. You want to give it a little whip. Okay, so this is 3/4 a cup Nutella. And I left this, it was covered, it had a little lid. I left it out so that to make sure that it's, you know, nice and got a little jiggle to it. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in. Because, you know, I mean, I love peanut butter, but not everybody loves peanut butter. And the cool thing about the Blossoms is that you can customize them. So you can use the almond butter, pistachio, you can use Nutella like what we're doing. They also have a white cream hazelnut, you guys. And that stuff is good. I did use it in a buttercream. And this week we are going to be making the chocolate hazelnut log. I do too. Oh. You know what, Knuckles? Like this is crazy, but sometimes I'll grab the Nutella and right when I open it, I'll just go, I'll smell it. Is that weird? Am I weird? It reminds me of my childhood. Okay, you guys. So in here, I have 1 teaspoon vanilla and 1 teaspoon hazelnut emulsifier. Now, if you don't have the hazelnut emulsifier, you don't have to use it. You can use hazelnut extract or just skip it, okay? So let me show y'all. Because, you know, we talked about this before with the emulsifiers. Okay, wait, that's almond, hazelnut. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about, you guys. Okay, so so this is what I'm talking about, you guys. You can find these online. I don't make my own Knuckles because it's against my religion to buy alcohol. So I can't do like a vodka with vanilla bean. So I can't do that. Like I can't buy it at all. So I don't buy the alcohol. But I do use, so I do have this. But these emulsifiers are incredible. So if you do have, if you have a Michaels near you, or if you don't have a Michaels, you can also buy them online with this Loran brand. These are amazing, you guys, amazing. So this is the hazelnut, and I have it in maple, the cookie butter one, you guys. If you want to elevate your cookies, this is cookie butter. This is incredible. Ooh, I love Mexican vanilla. I do have Mexican vanilla. I use that for flan. But this week we are going to be making the hazelnut log. I did do the white chocolate raspberry log. And you guys, they freeze beautifully. If you want to make it ahead, because we make the Nutella log, not the chocolate hazelnut log. We make it for Christmas Eve, and we also make it for New Year's. Okay, so I'm putting this in. And I'm gonna give this a little scrape while we're here. Okay. And then in here, I have 1 tablespoon cocoa powder. Obviously, if you're because we're doing the chocolate hazelnut, we're doing the Nutella Blossoms. I'm using a little bit of cocoa powder. Obviously, if you're not doing that, you can, you know, you don't have to do that. You don't have to, if you're making it like pistachio or whatever, because the pistachio would be a little bit overpowered by a little bit of the cocoa. Thank you. I wear bandanas all the time. So here we have a tablespoon of cocoa powder, a half of a teaspoon baking soda, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, okay? I'm gonna give this a quick mix and then we'll add in our flour. And then I've got 1.5 cups of flour. Hi, Candy. Hello. 1.5 cups regular flour, all purpose. Okay. Let me give this a quick mix. A little scrape. Have you guys started making your cookies yet? Ooh, Cosmic, that sounds amazing. I love that. Like, are you painting like something artsy, or are you painting like fixing up something? Do you refrigerate this cookie dough before you bake it? I don't, not this one. Because it doesn't have to bake very long and they're not going to split. Plus, we're going to have them rounded. I'll show you. Okay, so we're done with this. Sorry. Some breads instead. I'm making some breads instead of cookies. Ooh, I love that. Spent all day making pasta at kitchen table. Ooh, I love a homemade pasta. I did that last week. I made some lasagna noodles, and I was able to, with 2 cups of flour, I was able to get lasagna noodles, fettuccine, what was it? And some raviolis. Hey! Hey, Scorpio, how are you? My goodness, it looks cold where you're at. Sorry if you guys hear the kids. They're watching soccer. All right. Let me grab the sugar. So I'm going to be using this sugar to roll them in because I like the thick sugar, but you can use just regular granulated sugar, okay? Got my little sheet. Hold on, let me take this. It's a little hot. So because we are going to scoop these and I add spinach to some, yes, absolutely spinach. I'm gonna do a batch of the spinach ravioli. Oh, I did make spinach tortillas the other day and use them for breakfast burritos. Oh, so good. Yeah, it was this one. Yeah. I love it to top like muffins and stuff with. All right, so because these are going to be rounded, you don't really have to refrigerate them. Yeah, it's good stuff. And we don't bake them for too long. So I'm just going to be rolling these. I mean, because it is hot, like if it was melting a little bit, I could refrigerate them for about 10 minutes just to cool it, but we'll see. Because I just turned the heater on in my house. It was really cold this morning. And I just use one of the smaller scoopers for this. So let me just put this up here. It's like when logic leaves the chat, you know? But yeah, so we have these cookies. I also have to make the Santa cookies, and those are my chocolate chip cookies. They're like a Mrs. Fields type of cookie. I don't know if you guys have Mrs. Fields where you are. So those are the ones that I make for Santa. And then obviously I told you we were going to do the Yule log. Oh, and you guys, I did some kitchen test stuff yesterday, some test kitchen stuff yesterday because I need to make a batch. I usually if I make brunch and I make eggs Benedict, I have to like make the eggs like one by one, and it pisses me off, you know, because I want to be able to serve everybody at the same time. So I did a test kitchen situation where I figured out how to make a batch of the eggs Benedict. So that's going to be on the menu. Baking stuff. Oh, I love that, Des. Love that. I'm a huge fan of getting things like that. So for, and I'll post the brunch menu today. So it's going to be, I'm going to do a vanilla mascarpone, a vanilla mascarpone, Lord have mercy, French toast. And then I'm going to do chouchouka. I'm going to do a no knead bread, so it's going to be nice and crunchy. And we're going to serve that with eggs on. So it's going to be the no knead bread. It's going to be chouchouka. It's going to be eggs, the poached egg on top. And I'll also have an option to do English muffins with hollandaise and some kind of meat. Especially for this stuff, yeah, I have to. Aw, I wish I could have you here. So this is our first batch. Let me put these little honeys in. Okay, let me get another sheet. Guys, I am really craving pizza today, so later I'm going to do, because I got some portobello mushrooms, so I want to do like a Neapolitana type pizza with mushrooms and mozzarella. So I think that's what we're going to do for lunch later. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Just change this. And you guys, if you need to, these are food grade and medical grade safe. So if you need to find gloves, I always have to get, you know, obviously, like, I hate buying gloves at the regular grocery store because they don't have sizes. They just have like a general size or a fit all type size, which pisses me off. So you can get them at Costco. Hi, Kimmy. Hello. Good morning. Hi. Did you? Oh, heck yeah. Okay, you know what? I'll hook you up because we're definitely going to be doing that today, girl. Because I absolutely need some pizza in my life today. Okay? Let me just finish these up. They smell so good. Don't even get me started. The mixer's name? You know what? I never named my mixer. Don't shame me for that. See, I'm pretty sure if it was my sister, she would have. My sister names all of her things. I don't. Is that weird? I did English muffins pizza for dinner last night using sliced mozzarella. Great value. I cut each slice into fourths to make sure that they didn't overlap. Yeah, that's awesome. You know, I remember that used to be I don't know, it was like home ec or something. That's how they taught us like how to make like your own little pizza like as a kid. They're like, hey, you can use either bagels or English muffins, and like I feel like that was such a great thing to learn back then because it is quick and it's nice. And English muffins have a really nice consistency. I do love an English muffin. So while those ones are baking, I will put these ones in the fridge because like I said, it's hot. Oh yeah. We can get going on the dough. Oh my God, you guys, you didn't remind me. Stop. Okay, you know what? It's okay. I didn't roll them in the sugar. It's okay. So the sugar helps them not spread too much too. So test kitchen, I guess. It's kind of like if you make the cookies and like roll them in like a flour, and it helps not spread it. Her new kitchen, then. Ooh, that sounds good. Hi, Saban. Hi. Good morning. Hi, Scar. Hello. It's good to see you guys. You guys, so we didn't roll the other ones in the sugar because, hi, we got distracted. But that's okay. We'll use it as a learning experience because when you do roll them in the sugar, they help them not spread as much. They'll still spread, but not as much. So we'll do these ones. It happens. We live. We move on. Okay? So, but I do like the crunch of the sugar. I'm not going to lie. I really enjoy it a lot. So these are going to be prettier, obviously. Oh, I can already smell the other ones. So the first batch is in the oven. And again, you can just use regular sugar. You don't have to use this one. I just like the extreme crunch of this one. Saban, we're going to be making the hazelnut Yule log this week. I don't know if were you here for the other one, Saban? For the white chocolate raspberry Yule log? I'm going to ask y'all again, who's made their cookies? Did you make enough for the class? You know what, Scar, you better believe I always make enough for the class, okay? And it kills me that y'all can't have it. Oh, okay, Saban. Thank you. I just wasn't sure. I think you've been like so busy lately. Sometimes you come in like right as it's ending, or so I wasn't sure. I ate a lot of that, you guys. I'm not even ashamed. Ooh, yum. So we rolling. See, this isn't, but these ones don't take long, you guys. They're delicious. But yeah, I can't wait to get the brunch menu up. Like I said, did some test kitchen things, so now I know for a fact that I'll be able to just do a bunch of the poached eggs, all like in a batch. So I'll get those right as everybody gets here because I want them served nice and hot. We'll do the bread the night before and let it proof in the fridge, so then it'll be nice and crunchy in the morning. So, because we're going to do the chuka, and like I said, I'll also have an option for just like an English muffin with a meat and eggs. As I was supposed to. Oh. Let me see what we're working with here. See, these ones are, get them out. Okay, we'll see the difference, you guys. I'm gonna put this in the fridge for a minute. So I never forgot to do the orange blossoms. I never forgot to roll them in sugar. So I'm interested in test kitchen things. These ones spread out a little bit more, and they don't have sugar on them. I took them right before the timer went off, okay? All right, so our next order of business, they are out. We're gonna take, I peeled these, put them in here. All right, let me just turn y'all so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. So they're perfectly rounded. See, I'm a little mad. Y'all. And I'm gonna leave these on this tray to cool. Because they do, you have to take them out while they're still a little bit soft so that you can put the sugar, the chocolate on them. Again, if you want these to be more rounded, if you want these to be, paddle for the mixer name, paddles. I don't use the paddle as much as I use other things though. Ooh, they smell so good. All right. So I'm gonna let these cool. And then I'm going to hit them with a little bit of powdered sugar. Just these ones. The other ones I won't because they have the other ones on them. So we have these ones first. Sterling. Well, hello there, Grins. Let me just put this here. Okay, you guys, I'm going to give this a quick wash so that we can just at least make the, what is it? Our pizza dough, since Kimmy is going to be using that today. So might as well make mine with hers right now so that she can get things going. Okay, I'll be right back. Let me just give this a quick wash. So I don't know if Kimmy is in here. Bussy, I do like that. I do. Kimmy, are you in here? Because we're gonna go ahead and make that pizza dough, girl. All right. If Kimmy's not in here, hey Wyoma, hello, hi. So if Kimmy's not in here to see this, oh yeah, that's true. Then we'll just have her review it. But you know what? She might come in while. Let me put the other cookies in. Okay, so let us keep in mind these ones just went in, right, in the fridge for just a hot minute. Yes, William. And they are sugared, okay? So we're gonna put these in. These ones should spread a little bit less. Cook them for 10 minutes. Oops. All right, sweet. All right. So for our dough, we're gonna make that pizza dough because I guess both Kimmy and I are craving pizza today. So you're gonna want 1 cup of warm water. So I did not have this planned this morning, but I did want pizza, so. You want instant yeast. Hey Chris, hi, how are you? It's good to see you, honey. All right, and then we are gonna need, where's my thing? A tablespoon, oh, that's not a tablespoon. A tablespoon of yeast. We're gonna add this right in, oh, y'all can't even see. Hold on. Okay, now, okay, cool. A tablespoon of yeast. Sugar. Oh, did he? Oh, okay. Oh, you guys are so cute. Good morning. All right. Then we're gonna do our flour. We're going to slowly mix in the flour. Get the oil too. I need to refill my oil, you guys. I like to put it in a squirt bottle. It just makes my life a lot easier. I get these bottles from Walmart for like $1.50. Because especially when you're using the mixer, you can just squirt it in there. It's a lot easier. All right, let me get the flour. So we've got 1 batch of cookies. Those ones are flatter, and we've got these. So if you guys want them to be a little bit more, like less flat, I should say, then go ahead and just put them in the fridge for about 30 minutes. But I'll show you guys. So these ones are a little bit flatter. Okay. And we can, should I just bite into it? Okay. Okay. put in your water and your yeast. We're going to start mixing. You're going to go in and add about a third or a quarter cup at a time of flour, just like what I told Chris. We're going to start with 2 and just slowly go at it. This is for the pizza dough. Okay, and we're just going to slowly add in flour until it comes to the dough consistency. So go slow, add more. You're going to need about 3 cups. And since this is a pizza dough, you want it pretty soft. Oh, to mix in, I'm guessing for the mix-ins for the cookies. You need about 3 tablespoons of oil. You can use olive oil. Whoops. We got a little excited. Let's take out the cookies, the second batch. Ooh, they are so cute. I'm gonna give them 3 minutes. And I'll show you guys the difference. Okay, and then some salt. Let it beat for a second. And that is it, y'all. So with pizza dough, you don't have to let it rise for too long, or proof, I should say. I'll show you. So this is what it looks like in here. Okay, and then I just use a little bit of oil. You can also just spray your hands if you have a spray oil. And it's pretty easy, right? And with a pizza dough, you can just let it rest for maybe 20 minutes. You don't have to do that double proofing or anything like that. But a couple of smacks. And then we'll be able to roll it out and get going. Just going to oil this and this. Put it right here. Cover it. All right, we're taking out the cookies. So we've got pizza dough ready for lunch, because we're gonna do a, all right, let me take it out. I'm on a soft food diet while my root canal heals. My crown so limited in cooking. Oh no, Wyoma. Ugh. Okay, see how these ones are a little bit different to the other ones, right? They didn't spread as much. Okay. Well, Yomi, do you use do you use garbanzo powder for your hummus, or do you use um garbanzo beans, or do you use dry garbanzos that you soak overnight? Because you got to be careful, like with those little chunks. If there's any chunks, they get into that root canal, girl. These are looking beautiful. Yes, they are. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, here we go. Y'all see these? See, these ones have a little more puff to them because they didn't spread as much. Can't believe I was lied to. Well, this was actually a test kitchen situation. If you let them cool for too long, they'll be puffier. Okay. Let's see. So far, I've only made okay. Like I didn't. Yeah, if you let your cookies cool for too long in the fridge, they won't spread at all. They'll kind of be puffy. That's why I asked if they told you to put a baking soda or baking powder in there, because you'll see that sometimes. But depending on how you like your cookies, some people like their cookies to be a little bit more on the flat side with a little crispiness to them, while others like them a little bit thicker. I am more of the in-between. So, let me see if this is still hot. Okay, no, it's good. So these ones, we didn't put the sugar on, so they spread more, and we cooled these for about 5 minutes. That was about it. About 5 minutes while we just prepped stuff while I washed that and whatever. But the sugar stops them from spreading too much. So remember, aw, I love that. I'm so glad he's enjoying your baking. But, so this is one. These are these. Okay. And then we have these ones that are a little bit fatter. Do you see? Because they didn't spread as much. Hi, Mills, good morning, hello. Because these ones don't spread as much because they have the sugar on them, okay? It's the same with like if you powder your sheet, your stuff doesn't spread as much. They smell so good. So these are Nutella blossoms. So instead of using peanut butter, we have gone ahead and used Nutella. And then for these flatter ones, and you see like how the chocolate just melts right on it. I do too. I love signs. We have our dough going. I had some tomatoes that were getting a little soft yesterday. So I made sun-dried tomato in the oven. So these are my sun-dried tomatoes. Later I'm going to blend these, like completely emulsify them and use them to make some sun-dried tomato tortillas. But so if you have some tomatoes that are just like soft, not rotten, but soft, just getting soft, go ahead and do that. Oh yeah, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I will get it. I'll get it, I promise you. I promise I'll get it. We'll definitely do it. Let me see. Yeah, I can probably whip that up in a short. So you take tomatoes. So I had, they weren't really cherry tomatoes. They were like this big. What would you call them? Let me see if I still have the container in the trash. No, I don't. Okay. I think the trash was taken out already. But so you take tomatoes. You can use Roma tomatoes. You can use cherry tomatoes, or you can use the. So they're not the super small ones. They're on the vine, and they're a little bit bigger. So I'll usually use those like if I'm making kebabs and stuff. Those are the ones that I like to grill because they're super sweet. But you can also use Roma tomatoes, like those ones that are a little bit longer. So you take your tomatoes and you cut them, right, into slices, and you dry them as much as you can with a napkin. Some people like to take the seeds out. I don't, because I want it to have a little bit of its juiciness. So because sometimes, I don't know if you've ever had a sun-dried tomato that's like super gummy. I don't like that. Or, you know, it's like super stiff. I don't like that. So you take them and you put them on a baking sheet on top of some parchment like that, and you just put them all down flat, and then you stick them in your oven and let them dry out at 200 degrees. Maybe. Yeah, Mel's, I think that's what they are actually. And you let them dry out. Just leave the oven on 200 degrees, put them in there, forget about them. They're not going to burn or anything. And just let them sit and check on them a couple of times. Like if you notice like that there's like a bunch of juices coming out of it or whatever, just like flip the tomatoes every now and then. But that's all you need. And then once they're done, take them out and put them in some olive oil to keep them hydrated. Your mixer Wayoma doesn't have a name? Is that what you mean? Yeah, I don't name my things. That's definitely my sister's thing. She names everything. What did she name? She had a cactus that she just recently got, and she named him Kevin. I'm like, of all names, why Kevin? Yeah, and they're really easy to make, Chris. That's why, like, so that I don't waste my tomatoes, because I don't know, like, so like vegetables have been going bad so fast. So right when I get in there, if I notice that it's getting a little bit soft, just make sure that it has no mold on it or anything. I just wait just until it's just a little bit soft and it doesn't have that consistency that or is it why does the texture consistency, that sounded so weird. If you dry tomatoes in the oven, they are, stop it, okay? You can absolutely dry them outside, but I'm pretty sure the animals will get to them, okay? This is, let me just tell you this, and right now it's way too cold to do that anyway. But I used to put my baked goods outside to cool off. I stopped doing that with the quickness, okay? Because one time I made some white chocolate raspberry scones. They were delicious. They're like my favorite thing ever. Put them outside to cool off because I had a bunch of stuff going on. And I was just like, let me just let them cool off outside. And while I'm doing something else, I went to go grab them, and it was attacked by birds and squirrels. They fed. They ate them. It was a mess. So we're not doing that anymore. Okay. So, yeah. I mean, they were fed. Let's just say that. We consider that a donation to the world. You made some animals happy. Yeah. I'm not mad at it. I'm very glad they enjoyed the pastries, but I just won't be doing that anymore. I'd rather just give them something rather than they just attack my entire sheet. You know what I'm saying? It's true. It was crazy. The thing is, it's like, once I saw that happened, I just left it out there, and they literally just finished it. So that's a lot. That was a lot of sweets. I hope they were all okay afterwards. Okay. So these are the other ones. See these ones? Because we sugared them, we put them in the fridge for about 5 minutes, not too long. There they are, right? So let me show you the difference between the two, because we do test kitchen things, right? Do you see this one is flatter? Can you guys tell? I don't know if you can tell. Oh, yes, you can. You should be able to. Sorry about the tremors, y'all. So let me see if I can see another. So this is pretty flat, right? One of them is puffier. Like, you can't really tell, but it makes a difference. All right, sweet. So we do have, so the pizza dough is over there. I love it. Like, I used to give them like slices of bread and stuff. But yeah, it was the birds and the squirrels. So, oh. Betty Jane was my, she ever baked in her, she's never baked in her life, you said, right? If I read that correctly. That is such a cute name. All right, so these ones, we're gonna put them, once they cool, oh my gosh, you guys, so this was one of my cookie boxes, but do you guys want to see a quick little haul? I'm not allowed to feed the birds on my balcony, but I'm clumsy and drop seeds on the balcony. Oh, we didn't hear that. No, we did not. Oh, I love squirrels. I love them so much. That is so cute, Mel. You guys, so we have some, so there are candies that we need to go to like international markets to get because you can't just find them anywhere, right? Do you guys want to see what we grabbed? Because sometimes we have to do international people things. So we have this, because we have these in our countries, okay? So these ones are the Tortina Original, okay? And then these. Usually around Christmas time, we'll grab a couple of things like this. So these ones. Okay, and these ones are my childhood, okay? I used to eat these all the time in Algeria. These. Do you guys have these in Canada, Mels? I mean, Mels. Chris? My favorite. Obviously, these ones, they've been bringing them to, you know, our stores here. Like, you don't have to go anywhere special to get these anymore. But these ones grew up. These. This one. This one's pretty popular in the Middle East, too. Oh my gosh, this is my favorite. This is my favorite thing ever. It is, like, we had this one in Algeria. It was my favorite. Let me see what it's kind of like a nougat with caramel, and it has like a rice crunch to it. Not a nougat. Caramel? Yeah, there's some kind of a nougat. Why doesn't it say? This is my childhood. These. What is this product of? I don't see where it's from. Sorry, guys. If I find out, I'll let you know. Okay, and then there is Tex. Puffed rice with chocolate and nougat and caramel. Yeah. Do you guys have that one? Chris's husband? Evo. What do I call you? Evo? I'll call you Evo if Evo. No, Evo. Evo. And then Flake. I don't know if y'all are familiar with Flake, but this is so good like in a hot chocolate. If you just kind of serve it like as a side and someone just puts it into their drink. Oh, okay. If you do this one with like a hot chocolate and you just serve it in the drink, it's real good. And I think I just showed you guys this one. But I also ate like the licorice wheels. Oh, and then the kids like these, but you can get these anywhere now too. They're really good, Lily. They also have a white chocolate one. Okay, let me get my cookie jar. Okay, this is my cookie jar. So these ones, as these ones cool, they'll stay soft on the inside, but they'll dry on the outside. So you'll be able to pack them into, thank you. You'll be able to pack them into boxes and stuff without worrying, but you'll still be able to bite into them because basically the cocoa butter in the chocolate was already compromised from such a high heat. You know what I'm saying? So basically it would be a situation kind of like where if you were to dip your strawberries in a chocolate that wasn't melted the way that it was supposed to and it doesn't get stiff, right? So that's what it would be on the inside. I could buy some Lion bars when Chris, you have to, she would love them. That's my, oh, this is the top of it. I don't know if y'all saw that. So, yeah. My little Santa Claus. Yeah, just like the way that this one is drying already. Okay. So I'm going to put these in. And you guys, if you want to keep your cookies soft, you can store them while they're still a little bit warm, or like Knuckles suggested the other day, or no, was that yesterday, I think? Yeah, Chris, that was, God, it feels like it's been forever. You can put a little piece of bread in your container and it'll keep them soft. Oop, that one is still soft. Okay. So, there's one version. Oh, I was going to put powdered sugar on these, but I don't have to because they are pretty sweet, but for aesthetic purposes, you know? Thank you. I'll put some on the side to give to the kids. I flipped this one. Then that one didn't get a chance to make it through. Okay, just let these cool. This one flipped over on its face. Okay, so the way I'm placing these, they all have a room where they're not getting squished, so they can just slowly cool off in there on their own. I've got like this little, I'm doing the dinosaur claw, like standing here, I just noticed. But yeah, I'm going to be doing the, oh, okay. So we have these set up. This was in my box. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna do the pizza. Let me just do this real quick. Sorry about that. Had to refresh because someone said cookie jar. Oh, right here. Wait, Alma. This is the cookie jar. I like how he looks all happy. And he's got like, I don't know. He's very cute. But, if anybody talks to Kimmy before I do, oh, okay. If anybody talks to Kimmy before I do, just let her know that that we did do the dough. But hopefully she'll just look back and see it. I'm going to do a portobello mushroom pizza with this one. And yeah. Oh, did I not show y'all? Yeah, so this is what it looks like on the inside. I don't know, can you see? All right, y'all. So happiest Sunday to you guys. I hope y'all take good care of yourselves. We're obviously going to be doing things next week. My tin didn't oh, okay. You know what, Chris, since you've been baking so much, we need you to get a really cute cookie jar. That's, oh my God, I bet you your husband can send you the cutest cookie jar. They've got some stuff. They've got some stuff that I'm sure you'd love. Thank you, Mel's. Y'all have a good one. Yeah, we've got some stuff planned. I will post the brunch menu today. and we'll get things figured out. And we'll get that mushroom reduction. Ooh, that sounds awesome. B squared, hi. Aw. All right, I love you guys. Y'all take care.